The Portland Trail Blazers draft pick sent shockwaves through the NBA world, igniting an immediate debate few could.
With the 16th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Hansen from Zibo, China, and the Qingdao Eagles.
You could have predicted. Imagine the scene. Seasoned analysts, general managers, and eager fans, all fixated on their screens. Then, without warning, at pick number 16, the Blazers selected a 7'1" enigma from China. This player, virtually unknown to mainstream media and absent from prominent mock drafts, was suddenly Portland's chosen future. The skepticism was instantaneous. Social media exploded. Experts threw up their hands in disbelief, and countless voices called it a monumental error. Many declared the Blazers had lost their minds, gambling the franchise's future on a desperate whim. This pick wasn't merely unexpected. For many, it was a profound betrayal of conventional wisdom. Hansen, a name few recognized outside niche scouting circles, was projected as a mid-second round pick at best, with many analysts not including him in any two-round projections. Yet there he was, walking across the stage, a look of dazed surprise matching the confusion of millions watching. That is the wildest pick I've ever seen, one incredulous NBA executive reportedly texted, suggesting careers, not just draft strategies, might be at stake.
From his first moments on an NBA court, it became clear this wasn't just another big man. Hansen shattered expectations with a style bordering on the absurd, making passes that left commentators bewildered and fans gasping. Wraparound passes in traffic, pinpoint dimes off screens, and cross-court bullets after primary actions were shut down. This wasn't routine big man facilitation, it was pure vision, the rare ability to see advantages where others see chaos. Hansen demonstrated an uncanny aptitude for manipulating the floor with effortless precision, an attribute usually reserved for elite point guards. He'd catch the ball in the middle, survey the court, and make the right read before anyone else realized an opportunity existed. This isn't easily taught, it's an innate feel, a basketball IQ that sets him apart. The Chinese Jokić comparisons, while immense praise and perhaps premature, aren't just hype. His passing is genuinely terrifying, forcing defenses to second-guess rotations and often leaving teammates surprisingly wide open. It's the kind of vision that makes you rewind the play, questioning whether you really saw what just happened. Even playing alongside guards more focused on their own stats, Hansen offered glimpses of a multifaceted offensive game. While his scoring chances were limited in his debut, the flashes were undeniable. He showed a knack for putting the ball on the floor, using surprising agility and fluid handles to drive hard to the rim. He finished strong through contact or with a delicate touch around defenders. A bank shot from distance hinted at a shooting range that could one day stretch far beyond the paint, a crucial skill for modern bigs. He consistently drew fouls, converting 3 of 4 free throws with a calm demeanor. While his form wasn't perfect, a slight hitch appeared at times, it wasn't broken. Even some misses hinted at solid mechanics, suggesting that with coaching and repetition, he could become a reliable shooter. His offensive game remains raw, lacking a consistent post move or reliable short roll scoring. But the tools are there, waiting to be developed. With time and focused coaching, his scoring could evolve dramatically, adding another weapon to his unique skill set. Still, Hansen's debut wasn't all highlights. Amid the brilliance were moments feeding into the initial doubts surrounding his draft selection. He was stripped in the post, exposing the need for more physicality and ball security in tight spaces. Even more concerning were moments where he opted for finesse over brute force, especially against smaller help defenders. This led to blocked shots or failed attempts, revealing a tendency to outmaneuver rather than overpower. A stark contrast to Nikola Jokić, whose early career was marked by elite post fundamentals and a willingness to go through defenders. Defensively, glimpses of potential were mixed with clear vulnerabilities. His foot speed, adequate in some situations, remains slower than ideal for guarding agile shooting bigs on the perimeter. This suggests he'll likely be used in traditional drop coverage,
a concern in an NBA dominated by pick and rolls and stretch bigs who drag centers away from the rim. The Warriors didn't heavily test him in pick and rolls in his first game, leaving questions about his ability to read and recover defensively. Combined with whispers about his NBA frame and lack of explosive quickness, critics were quick to highlight his raw, unpolished nature. These struggles remind us he's still a raw prospect, far from a finished product. Yet, perhaps these weaknesses are simply part of a larger developmental plan that most critics have missed.
Here behind Hansen's shocking draft pick wasn't a blunder. It was a calculated gamble orchestrated by Mike Schmitz, head of scouting for the Portland Trail Blazers. Schmitz is not just any scout. He's a legend in international scouting circles, renowned for identifying generational talent years before others. This is the same Mike Schmitz credited with discovering Victor Wembanyama as a teenager, predicting his trajectory long before he became a global star. Schmitz's philosophy is deeply rooted in a global approach, scouring obscure leagues and youth programs for unique talent. He sees potential where others see only awkward movements or raw stats. He places unwavering trust in his insights and intuition, often going against consensus rankings. If Schmitz, known for his eye for international talent, believed Hansen was worth trading up to number 16, it suggests something significant that media and even other front offices overlooked. This wasn't a random dart throw. It was a decision based on years of observation, international contacts, and a deep understanding of how specific skills translate to the NBA. But Hansen's arrival carried a weight far beyond the basketball court itself. To truly grasp the significance of young Hansen's arrival, one must look beyond basketball tactics. Since Yao Ming's retirement in 2011, there's been a cultural and commercial void. Yao wasn't just a Hall of Famer with impressive stats. He was a global phenomenon and a symbol of pride for over 1 billion people in China. More than an athlete, he connected East and West, captivating fans on both sides of the Pacific. His games, especially with the Rockets, were watched by hundreds of millions in China, sometimes eclipsing American events like the Super Bowl. When Yao retired due to injuries, he left an unfillable chasm. For over a decade, the bridge between the NBA and its largest international market stood empty. The league has searched for someone to fill those monumental shoes, but no one has matched Yao's combination of talent, charisma, and national symbolism. This decade-long quest underscores the immense cultural and commercial importance of a beloved Chinese superstar to the NBA's global ambitions. The stage was set not just for a player, but for a phenomenon. This is where Young Hansen enters the stage, burdened with massive expectations. The NBA isn't just excited about this pick, they're thrilled, almost palpably so. Basketball is China's biggest sport, with an estimated 300 million active players, a figure equal to the entire U.S. population. The league understands the immense commercial and cultural power a Chinese superstar holds. Hansen isn't just another prospect, he's potentially a catalyst for rekindling the passion Yao Ming inspired. His arrival is more than a draft selection. It's a strategic move to reclaim and expand a critical market. For years, the NBA has invested heavily in China, from building academies to forging billion-dollar media partnerships. A successful Chinese player like Hansen could cement the league's position in a region where basketball is woven into daily life. His development and popularity could unlock unprecedented commercial opportunities, making his success a high-stakes, multi-billion-dollar bet for the NBA's global future. Young Hansen isn't Yao Ming, and he doesn't need to be. The burden of being the next Yao is heavy. But Hansen's unique passing, surprising offensive craft, and raw potential set him apart. Combined with Portland's strategic scouting and the NBA's yearning for a new Chinese star, Hansen's path points to something far grander than a typical rookie season. If his debut is any indication, a mix of dazzling brilliance and areas needing growth, the void left by Yao Ming might finally be on the verge of being filled. Hansen's story is just beginning. The road ahead will be challenging, but the signs are compelling. Could this once maligned draft pick become the NBA's next global sensation, transcending borders and captivating millions? Only time will tell. But for now, the world watches, eager to see whether the Blazers' audacious gamble pays off in culture-shifting fashion.